I pay $2,000 a month, and when the going gets rough, you call the cops. It's a police state. Why did you call him?
Open the door.
Are you the police?
No, he's not the cops. He's a Fed. The best a guy could do for his son. It's about time you came to visit the old man, huh?
He has your eyes.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Pop, you want to sit down while I sort this out?
Francis here likes to give orders.
I'm Nelson Tower, Chief Administrator here at Friendship Grove. Can we speak privately?
I'm not leaving till somebody pays for these pies.
How much you say the pizzas cost?
$47.50 plus tip.
I got it. It's worth every penny. I'm a little short, son.
End of riot.
If you'll sign the release form in my office, you can take him with you.
Release form?
I've been reading your father's records at the other facilities that he stayed in. The pattern of behavior is the same, only now it's getting worse.
What do you mean?
He's harassing the female population.
You mean... Well, a little sexual activity at his age, I mean, it's a healthy thing, isn't it?
Many of our women are extremely vulnerable. Recent widows, all alone in the world. They crave affection. Your father is preying on them.
Do the women complain? I'm sorry.
That's not the major problem. He disappears for days at a time. He's free to come and go as he wants, of course, but we're still responsible for him. And he sets a bad example.
Oh, that's business as usual.
Mr. McPike, there is a 9-month waiting list to get into Friendship Grove. Your father does not need the service we provide. But clearly, he doesn't want to live alone.
I'm his only family. Sometimes I work 24 hours a day. My job takes me out of town for weeks at a time.
The world moves too fast. There's not enough time. That's why we have a 9-month waiting list. In any event, we're not equipped to handle him. I'm sorry.
I'll help you find a place for him.
No.
I got the time.
No, it's my problem. I'll take care of it.
Why don't you let him bunk with you for a while? Now, you hate living alone. How much space could he take up?
My old man fills up a room pretty damn quick. Vince, you and I didn't grow up the same way. With you, everything's family. It's hugs, it's kisses. You go over to Mama's house for sauce on Sundays. I didn't have that. I wish I had that. I wish I had just one little bit of that. But I didn't. Not even close. And the reason for that is to sleep there in the back seat.
Where am I?
You're in my car, Pop.
Who's this guy?
This is my friend Vince. You met him.
How you doing?
Like a hood?
Dad?
Francis ever arrest you?
Every chance he gets.
I'll encourage him.
Where are we going?
You're gonna stay with me for a few days.
He's staying too?
No, Vince is not staying. We're taking him to the train station.
This isn't your house.
You've never been here before, Dad.
Where's the boy? Asleep? Jenny, wake him up. I'd like to see everybody.
Jenny and I are not together anymore.
What the hell does that mean?
That means we're separated. It's a long, involved story, and frankly, it's none of your business.
What'd you do, run her off?
I don't want to go into it, Pop.
How long's it been?
Oh, 15 months, 2 weeks, give or take a couple days. Not that it bothers me.
How come this is the first time I'm hearing about it?
It's my family. I'll take care of it.
How's the boy?
Drake's a good kid. He rolls with the punches the best he can.
That's something to be proud of?
You know, not everybody rolls along in their life like you do, Pop. Some people aren't afraid to stop and face the music.
I've never been afraid of anything in my life.
No, God forbid. No thanks. Listen, we have a big day tomorrow. What do you say I show you your room?
How could you let a great girl like that get away from you? I knew this was going to happen. You're so damn full of yourself with that job of yours. What are you doing? God's work?
You know, just this one time, let's accept the fact that you don't know what the hell you're talking about and let it go at that. It's too late for this conversation in more ways than one.
Jenny was the cutest thing you ever brought home. She loved you to pieces. Not that I ever could figure out why.
All right, you can take the bed. The hangers are in the closet.
I want to know what happened
Why, Dad? So you can make some more absurd accusations?
so I can do something to help get her back for you.
That's not possible, Dad, even for the invincible.
43 years old and I'm still fixing your messes.
44.
Girl knew how to have a good time and you broke her spirit.
Bedroom gets cold at night.
I don't want your bedroom. The floor's good enough for me.
Yeah, well, not for your back.
My back's the strongest thing in this house.
Huh? Yeah, Pop. You got the back, I got the spine.
You could have learned a thing or two from that girl.
Life is not all fun and games.
No, and it's no damn master's thesis either. You complicate everything.
You leave me alone.
She knew how to let her hair down and enjoy life, and you ran her off.
She is an alcoholic, you stupid bastard! The woman almost died!
Damn it, I'm your father. I could have helped.
What, Dad? What? What could you have done that I didn't try? She was sick.
Not Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny. Sweet, adorable Jenny. She crawled into a bottle and she wouldn't come out for anyone. Not for me, not for her son, and for damn sure not Milamin and indestructible Mike McPike. Let me tell you something. The only thing that saved her was a liver transplant, and I had to beg her to have it. She wanted to die, Dad. She welcomed it. And when she got back on her feet again, she turned me out. She had a new liver, a new life, and too much resentment for me. I put my job, I put everything I believed in on the line to save her, and she turned me out. And it eats at me, Dad. Oh, it eats at me every minute of every day. But there you are.
Burn you some?
No,
What are you, worried about your arteries?
I just want cereal.
You're worried about your arteries. I've been eating the same breakfast for 70-odd years, and I'm as healthy as a horse.
Yes, Dad.
You're out of beer.
Yeah.
That looks real tasty. You're a damn barn animal.
Look, Pop, we're gonna be living together for a while.
I want to be out of here as soon as I can.
Yeah, right. Well, right now you're here. What do you say we start over again? I'm sorry about last night.
What are you doing about getting back with Jenny?
That case is closed. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Besides, we're talking about your life. Now, what do you want to do?
I thought we'd drive down to Atlantic City and take in a couple of casinos and see a show. Maybe Vinny'd like to tag along.
No. Now, I am going to take a couple days off work so I can get you relocated. We don't have the time. We have to move fast.
Oh, crime will be running rampant on the eastern seaboard because I need a home.
I made a list of homes that we can call after breakfast.
You know what's wrong with you? You're a control freak. That's why you're a cop. You like to tell people how to live. That's why your wife booted your ass.
We were talking about finding you a place to live.
I'll find my own damn place to live. What I want to know is when you're going to get back with your wife and son.
I'll handle my own problems, Pop.
I can handle my own problems. When are you going to dump that holier-than-thou malarkey? That sanctimonious attitude is what's got you living alone here in Shrewsbury.
What are you, an expert? Why should I listen to anything you say? Your track record with relationships flat out sucks.
Could be. But I'm not leaving this house till you get your life straightened out. Yes, looks wonderful, kid, as always. I'm hungry as a bear.
Well, there's plenty, Mike. So don't be shy.
Yeah, I love home-cooked food.
Hope I see you soon, Grandpa.
You can count on it, pal.
Wait a second, where are you going?
I'm going to the rink with the guys.
No, you're not, Sports Shoes. You come over here and sit down and eat dinner with your grandfather.
Come on, let him go. A bunch of old folks sitting around talking. What kind of fun is that for a kid?
Dad?
Let him go. Let him see his old pals.
Just be home early.
Oh, well.
I hope this wasn't a lot of work.
No trouble at all.
She's one in a million, Frank.
1 in a million, Dad. I've always said that.
So? And you two gonna get back together, huh?
Well, Mike, we have a lot of things to work through. We're just taking it one step at a time.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
As long as there's progress.
There's progress.
Well, when are you gonna start moving back in?
Soon.
How soon?
Soon. It's hard to put a date on a thing like that, Dad. Peas?
Month or 2 months?
Mike,
Don't say it, kid. I know lip service when I hear it. This dinner's a sham. Not that I don't appreciate a good meal.
Hey, don't blame her. It was my idea.
I can figure that.
Yeah, it was a scam, Dad, but you see, we did it for you. You know, you drop in my lap out of one of your disappearing acts, and you expect everything to be just the way you remembered it.
I'm a kid, you have to lie to me.
No, you see, the world goes on. Things change. Some things get better, some things get worse. Jenny, we got worse. We don't need your prodding, your coaching, or holding me hostage in my house.
Frank.
No, don't frank me. You know, I'm really tired of taking it on the chin for trying to do what's right.
What's right according to you?
I am not the sole creator of crap in this house. For 19 years you leaned on me, and I let you do it because everything you did led me to believe that's what you wanted.
I don't think this is the time.
It is the time. The only time we talk is when I drop Drake off or pick him up.
I agreed to have dinner, not cater your epiphany.
New Concepts Catering? The only new concept here is that you're sober.
I don't need this. My life works now.
You just traded one compulsion for another.
Quit jumping on her!
You stay out of this!
I'm still your father.
You were a booming voice that came and went with the prevailing wind.
You and your mother always had food on the table and clothes on your back.
So paying a light bill fulfills your responsibilities, Pop?
You turned out all right.
No, I'm not. You look at me, I'm a mess. I'm 44 years old, my wife doesn't have time, my son doesn't respect me, and I just have an annoying acquaintance with my father.
You should thank your lucky stars. I didn't want you to turn out like me, bouncing around, jumping from job to job.
You saved the confession. After 40 years, I don't give a damn.
Well, you better give a damn, boy. You're not a quitter, you never were. You two still have time.
I don't want time. I didn't quit my marriage, Jenny. And I'm tired of groveling trying to save it. I admit defeat.
All right. It's my fault. I am the one who walked. I'm the reason you guys are yelling at each other. Now, can we eat this, please?
He must have done something wrong to lose a good woman like you.
You are a good provider, Frank, and you are a good father. I don't want to ever hear you say that about Drake again. He worships the ground you walk on. The breakdown was between you and me. Drake is an innocent who is not siding with anyone.
Where are you going?
This talk's going nowhere, and I'm going with it.
Dad?
I'll be out in the car when you're done.
Oh, go on, Pop. Quit it again.
I'm not quitting. I'm defeated. You guys are hopeless.
Frank, Drake loves you. You guys have a lot of years to work out what's wrong between you. And it's not too late for you and your father either.
No. On that one, I do admit defeat. Dad? Jenny, it's Frank. Have you seen Dad?
No, what's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. He must have gone out early this morning.
Well, he hasn't shown up here.
All right, if you hear from him, give me a call.
I will. You too.
Thank you. Pop. Ooh, another disappearing act. Hello. Who?
It was by luck I remembered him mentioning your name and where you lived.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Miss Tilshaw.
I just hope your father's all right. He rang the doorbell. When I answered the door, he didn't recognize me at all. Wouldn't even come in the house. I didn't wake him up. I thought, as long as he's sleeping.
I appreciate the phone call. Pop. Pop.
What the hell you doing here?
Give me your hand. Come on. Come on. Want your coat?
Oh, thanks.
How long's this been going on?
You're making too much of it.
You end up 40 miles away, don't know how you got there, and I'm making too much out of it. How long, Dad?
Off and on for a while now. You happy?
What happens? Do you get confused? You black out?
I just start out in one direction and end up in the other. I never stopped to examine it. And
Maybe you should.
why? I know what it is. I'm getting old.
Well, maybe it's not that simple. Maybe there's something you could do. You could see a specialist.
I don't need a doctor to tell me what it is. I know what it is. It's the beginning of the end. And the end is where we're all headed. I'm all right.
Maybe you should stay with me for a while.
We'd end up killing each other.
Yeah, we probably would. I don't want anything to happen to you. You're my dad.
I think we should find me a place, don't you, Frank? I can be a hell of a lot of work.
We could get somebody to come in.
Frank, it's better this way. You've got your life such as it is. I've got mine. I operate better in my own environment, with a ratio of ladies is more in my favor. Don't smile, Frank. I hate it when you do that.
Well, Dad.
Francis,
You take care of yourself.
yeah. You save it, Francis. I'm not dying. You get out of here before you give me indigestion.